Hi guys! As soon as I go live, the kitty is meowing. Hi guys! How's everybody doing? I know I was a little late, but PT ran a little bit late. She also gave me some plants, so I had to go. Had to bring those home and get them in a safe space. And then when I got home, I noticed something had arrived. Look at this. Signed by Joe. Though he spelled break wrong, so that's kind of funny. Seriously, don't break the law. I can't believe he spelled break wrong. But I'm really excited. I get to put that on the wall. Yes, hi Lilia. What do you want? Do you want to come play the game? Get back into Wanderstop. I feel like it's been so long because we had the multiplayer night. Like the last couple times have been some on Sparks fun. And the dogs go. But I am excited to get back into Wanderstop. You know, I don't haven't been feeling it off yet. So we gotta get back to some feeling mental health shit. We have to have Alta heal. Oh, that's right. We can grow coffee. So we have to wash our coffee. Oh my god, that's right. We got another presentation to watch. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, this is gonna be good. We still have some of this, and I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. So, maybe we just pour it out? seems like a lot of tea to waste, but I don't really remember what it was, so. We're just watering the tree. Oh, there we go. Another flower. Okay. See if I remember at all how to play. Let's pause. F for field guide. Okay. Requests. So we have a Mintiato. Coffee, mint, ice cream. Okay. And feed a cup of tea to 5 Pluffins. Okay, we can do that. Oh, I should have given the tea to some Pluffins! Ah, oh well. Alright, we want coffee, mint, and ice cream. Coffee, mint, ice cream. Which we need. Chip Chip, which is mint. So that's all blue. Do we have a Chip Chip? Boys, hello! How are we doing? Also, welcome in, Hop. I'm trying to remember how to play. It's been like a whole week. Well, hello. Pluffin. Good, Sleepy. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Came back from PT, and my hands actually have improved. So, that was good. Gonna start having PT like every other week. So, I'm actually pretty happy about that. Yeah! Not completely fixed, but the fact that there is progress is more than there has been in months. So, I will take it. Heat it up. Heat it up. I always forget to heat it up. Is that too loud? It's loud in my ears, but I can never tell for you guys. I want hot tea, not cold. Yeah, I'm always doing the cold tea. I gotta remember, like, I actually have to heat it up. We're actually making coffee, because we still have one presentation to get, at least. We're making coffee. And then, do we have mint chip? Mint chip? Nope. Okay. That's fine. We gonna make a mint chip. Yeah, go make some coffee. I'm excited for another presentation, though. Do we have Chip Chip made? No. Okay. That's fine. Payday, so I can buy foods! We like that. We love to hear that. Food is good. Well, I'm gonna have just enough blue seeds. One there. One there. And one there. Okay. Gonna need some more water. This game is so colorful! Welcome in, sibling. Have I shown you Wonderstop yet? Because if not, like, you're in for a treat. This is a fantastic game. I can't remember if... No, Boro, I don't want... Woo! It's also Disney Dreamlight Valley update! So Cheshire Cat's there now? Oh, gonna have to play. Nope. And no. Okay. Well, this game is fantastic. It's all about the mental health. We've had depression, we've had PTSD, anxiety, panic attacks. I mean, this poor girl has been through a lot. I personally am getting attacked a lot. That's a lot of thorns. Well, that's not my problem. And we need... What else do we need? I'm just here to lurk and... Oh my. Yeah. Yes! Okay, cool. Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat's in it. Yeah, we've had, We've had a time with this game, you know? It's about someone who just wants to work hard, but she ends up hurting herself, and, you know, she needs to learn how to relax. So, obviously, I'm getting attacked. Because who relaxes? We need the one that's ice cream, which is Painted Gourds. I always press escape. I have Target, Best Buy, Walmart tabs open on 3 different PCs. T-minus 11 hours for Nintendo Switch 2 Chaos. Wow. Can you even get it, though? I thought... I wasn't sure if we were allowed to get it, because then they weren't sure about with the tariffs and stuff. Or is it just for that ridiculous price? Oh, there we go. We already have Painted Gourd. Perfect. Pre-orders limited stock. Okay. Well, I hope you get it. We're not gonna get it right away, that's for sure. Who's got that kind of money? Who's got that kind of money? Not us. Chip. So we want mint. But it's nice though, like, you give people tea, you kind of heal us, you know, you work on other people's quests. We had Gerald, which I definitely recommend going to the first one that's on YouTube, because Gerald is a blessing that everyone should experience. Gerald is just... he's beautiful. There we go. Mint, ice cream, coffee. So it's a nice balance of cute, colorful, mental health. All of the above, kind of. Like, we have these cute, adorable Pluffins. When you feed them, they turn the color of the tea or coffee, which is, like, really funny. I am never good at perfect filling this cup. Somebody that we rated, I forget who it was, but they were like, yeah, we make the perfect cups. And I'm over here, I'm like, nah, I spill every time. Also, every time we, like, progress, you know, like, the whole place changes. So every decoration we've had, gone. It, like, resets. And then I was like, I don't want to decorate if nothing's gonna stay. And then they're like, is it not worth it? Does the being in the moment not matter? And it's like, oh. I guess it does. Pre-order is secure. You're good to get it on June 5th. Oh, okay. So soon. Also, it's only $500 for the bundle. Goose, I know for you, for you that might be only $450, but for us, that's not money we're gonna just spend on a Switch 2. Well, we have the first Switch. This game looks beautiful. It really does. I love the art. Morning, Zambi. Fate! Fate! Look where it came! I was just showing this off at the beginning. Ah! Liz! My print came in! But look, he spelled break wrong. Seriously, don't break the law. But you spelled break wrong. So I have a fucking private. I have a typo on my yes, yeah, only, yeah. That's why I'm like, it may not be a lot to you, but to us, it's you know. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to put that on the wall. I now will have Claude and Rosalie. Ah! I love Joe. Joe's great. Here you go. This must be it. The Mentato. Here's usual taste of coffee. Yes, familiar and comfortable. They have a trade-in program. Oh, but I love my Switch. I don't like trading in. I like hoarding consoles. What is this bananas badge? It was an April Fool's thing. Oh. Twitch is always doing all kinds of badges, and like I never know about them. Somebody tell me about these things. Nobody I never does Twitch, like, how do you guys find this out? But an additional flavor it tends it. The taste of mint. A whole separate sensation. And then after that, I taste the ice cream. Sweetness contrasts with the bitterness of the coffee. Together, these ingredients produce a layered effect. My palate is unused to such complexity. To reconcile their contradictory tastes is a challenge for me. I am bound for this trial of the senses. The events show up on notifications? Who checks notifications? Who does that? I'm so bad at knowing when things are happening sometimes. Like, I didn't even know he was signing things until you told me. So, which I appreciate because now I have the Rosalie, which is so good. So many Genshin. I need more Genshin people, but right? I was just in the right place at the right time. I definitely appreciate it. So. The only means of success is to broaden my horizons. Can I do so? No, it is too much. I do not wish to grow. I do not wish to change. Because remember, kids, change is bad. I wish only for a comforting warmth of a familiar diversion, like giving presentations. I was thinking that Stamby's 1 year sub badge, so I was about to sub 3 months in advance. No, but you do get a crown. If you make it to a year, you get a crown. Your little dragon grows up, but what is this game? This is Wanderstop. Highly recommended. We played it during the Next Fest, and it was coming out like 2 weeks after Next Fest was over. So we were instantly like, yeah, we're gonna play it. What? Are you sure you wouldn't grow as a person? No, we want these presentations. Alright, let us begin the presentation. You ready, guys? Ready for this? The other presentations were fantastic. Hello, I am Harry. This is my presentation for the board. My presentation today concerns the exact replica of our company building, located next door. Yes, so for those who weren't here, I have put all the VODs up on YouTube. Why are caps on? So if anyone wants to go check out the VODs, they're on YouTube. But so last time we were playing, all these businessmen started showing up and they wanted coffee. We're a tea shop. Who the fuck has coffee, right? So then we end up talking to this space being who's just walking past on the right there. She's like, I will coffee into the clearing. So she does that. And then we start giving coffee to all these businessmen. And each one is giving us a presentation. And they are fantastic. The game's characters and comedy is like, wow, chef's place. Chef's kiss. He's replicating a data center in his presentation. These presentations are fantastic. Yeah, show us that work. He works so hard. Yes. There's Harry, there's Larry, Barry, you know, like they're all, I think there's Terry. Yeah. Like, yeah, there's some magical space being. We'll talk to her next, don't worry. It is so good. I love these presentations. The first episode has Gerald that everyone has to go watch because he is the reasons we have the math problems. He bought like 30 bags of corn flour weekly as a joke. That wasn't a joke. It's great. You have to go watch. I can't even explain it properly. It's fantastic. We have weekly, yeah. So, like, he's the person that, we do have Gerald clip. So actually, even if you just go back and look at my clips, you should see the Gerald clip. Where is the Gerald command? Honestly, I'll make a note. Because we need a Gerald command so that, like, maybe the clip will pop up. Or at least Pickles needs to say something. I'm like, Gerald's too important for us to not have something on here. Ooh, or maybe I can make, like, the picture of him and the cornflower and his son. Maybe that can pop up. Ooh, yes. Command for stream. He needs to just live on our stream because I was crying. I was laughing so hard. But yeah. And so this is like what, our 4th presentation? I think 4. I think this is our 4th presentation. But honestly, bravo on the writers in this game. Okay, anyways. So now we'll continue on. But this game is fantastic. Beautiful balance between humor, mental health, cozy, beautiful, cover girl. The replica is 1-to-1 in every single way. It is a perfect copy of the company building. However, we do not know why the replica exists. Nobody requested that it be built. The replica simply came into existence 3 months ago, as of today, and it is completely unused. Therefore, we must now discuss what ought to be done with the replica. Several proposals were made. The first is to burn it to the ground. That was the first proposal? They were like, there's this building, let's just burn it down. However, a problem logically presents itself. Will burning the replica cause the main building to burn as well? Is it impossible to know the answer to this question? Therefore, we should proceed with caution. Makes sense, right? Whenever a meeting is held in the main building, we hold the same exact meeting in the replica as well. This proposal will take full advantage of the existence of the replica, which is good. A third proposal is that we airlift the replica to another location. There is a known location 2 blocks away on 14th Avenue where the replica could fit nicely. The fourth proposal, perhaps employees working in the replica building can be poached to work for us instead. It is always good to consider new venues for recruitment. And finally, it goes without saying that we have been freely using the replica's parking lot. This last benefit is expected to continue regardless of which course of action we take. This is a summary of the proposals that have been put forth thus far. I will now open the floor to questions and suggestions. Suggestion: build another replica. You mean a third version of the company building? Exactly. And what purpose would the additional replica serve? It would give you the option to build a fourth! Just in the case the desire for a fourth version of the building ever comes down the line. Yes, make more! You can never have too many buildings. Interesting. That is a good suggestion. I will remember it for the future. This concludes the presentation. I already feel a sense of grounded comfort returning to my chest. My anxiety has withdrawn. Nothing will beat the first presentation. Larry was fantastic. Oh my goodness. The Minato will trouble me no more. I am free. Like solving the replica building issue. Luck shall play no role in it. Replica building problems are only solved through diligent effort. Let me leave you now with a photograph clarifying which building is the correct office building. Don't be fooled. I wish for you to keep the photo so that you can be sure to never mistake the two. Me too, Harry. Me too. I'll take it. Please remain vigilant. Replica buildings can be found anywhere. Be on the lookout. Call your local business building. I don't even know what they do for a business. Contact your local business if there ever is a replica in your neighborhood. This is fantastic. Where do we put it? We're running out of photo frames. We honestly, like, we need more photo frames. Because we got those cool photos. We got Boro sneezing. We have to keep Boro sneezing. We have the cornflower. We have this, like, owl wizard. There's good old him and his cornflower. Oh, Gerald. Oh, Gerald. Kansas soup. Oh, Gerald, I miss him. I hope he's okay. He left when he was cursed, and we're concerned. But then Boro's like, you are not responsible for fixing everyone's problems. And I'm like, ha ha. Ha. Maybe we'll put it here. I can always take more pictures of Pluffins. But I'll save it here for now. I feel like this is a little bit more important. There we go. Not to be confused with the other building. No, no. Do not ever confuse it with the other building. Alright, let's feed some Pluffins. And then we'll deal with Space Lady. Oh, it seems our music machine is needs some tuning. Don't ask me what the sounds are. I don't understand. We're gonna get a horse though. Alrighty. We need the Pluffins. 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 But yeah, there's a whole bunch of the businessmen just walking around. I really should take care of these thorns, but at this point I'm just like, maybe I'll just let the world reset, you know? Look at him, look at him. He'll drink it. And then he changes colors! It's fantastic. The Pluffins are by far one of my favorite things. They're little penguins, and they got the unibrow, and they change colors, and they make squeaky sounds. They're so cute. I know. You want tea, but you're already colored. I have to make sure we get multiple colors. They really like tea. And I guess coffee, because we're making coffee. There is the Pluffin shed. Where the heck is the Pluffin shed? Like, where are all the Pluffins? I don't even know. But the gardening in this game is really fun, because you combine the seeds, and you get the different combinations. Oh, here's the Pluffins. Alright, is anybody even home? Did I, like, feed all the Pluffins? No, you're normal. Here, have it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and this one's normal too. Okay, but you have to wait till the next one because there's like nothing left in this. Okay. Yeah, so we gotta deal with the space lady. Space lady. Bora, was that enough Pluffins for you? I fed the Pluffins tea. Yes, okay. So you've done it. I don't know about you, but I'm truly loving the extra bit of color it brings to our clearing. And they started following me around, too. Yeah. They do that. They also will pick up things, though, and bring it to you. Super cute. The Pluffins are knowing who butters their bread. Perhaps you already found yourself in charge of the Pluffin entourage. Here, let me be giving you this picture of Boro and the Pluffins. No! Oh, we're not going to be able to fit all the pictures. Thank you so much for taking care of our shop fauna. Look at Boro with the Pluffins! Why does that look... Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I don't think we really need it. Oh, look at it! Look at I love it! Oh. That's fantastic. Wait, is there like any other open more spots? I'm like, no. We have to keep that one. That one's funny. And that was from one of our other presentations. There was the, was that the sexual harassment course? Or like, if you feel sad about your job. I think it's just more so if you don't like your job or something. We could replace that, because... we had another... Oh, the presentations were fantastic. I'll have to make those into clips because they were just hilarious. Like, I will have to make those into clips. Alright, what did we want to do with you? We will be in the forest. Okay, yeah. So this forest is like magical. I guess, or something, and we like go run in it, and then we eventually pass out because our body is exhausted. But she's kind of learning. Yeah, that's Zenith. That is our lady from multiple dimensions. You know. Thank you. Whew. So we go in, we get exhausted, we pass out, then they bring us back, and, you know, Alta's really coming to terms with, like, maybe we do calm down, and, you know, because she'll just keep pushing herself. And that's how we end up passed out. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Zenith, I'm ready when you are. Zenith? Hey, are you there? Zenith? Where are you? What's going on? Yeah, we have to rest. I can rest for a second. But what if I miss something? What if Zenith is out there somewhere and something else that could fix me? If anything is out there and I missed it, I'd never forgive myself. Zenith, are you there? Hello! What's going on? Zenith? Oh god. Oh my god, I'm just... And... wow, that was pretty fast. That was pretty fast that we passed out again. Zenith, you didn't come with us. I'm feeling a little bit betrayed. Where are you bringing that, sir? Hey, what happened? Why weren't you in the forest? She looks like the businessman. What happened to her? Why does she look like the businessman? Human Alta, hello. It is good to see you again. Greetings. Hi! Hi, Sora. How are you? I looked for you everywhere and you weren't there. What happened? Oh, yes, of course. The forest. Yes, we agreed to help you, yes. Your memories. Your change structure. We remember it now. We became distracted for a moment. Distracted. Are you wearing a tie? Yeah, let's address the fact that you look like the businesswoman? The businessman? Yes, we are perceiving a change within ourselves. A movement. We did not mean for it to happen. It simply happened. But it is lovely. We are delighted by it. Delighted. Is it not delightful? Sure. Then we are in agreement! Unanimous! Yeah, whatever. You said you were gonna help me, though. Let's get back to that. Yes, we agree. We will meet you once again in the forest. Another attempt. Is she gonna become more of a businessman every time? 'Cause I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Someone really should do something about these thorns. I'm just saying. Where? Over here. Okay. Exhausted but good. Oh, well, I hope you get some rest, though. How was your trip? I know you were posting some pictures, but... Was it good to be home, or you're like, I'm back? Zenith, are you there? Yes, we are here. Vacation was great. I'm good to hear it. I'm glad, you know, like, vacation was well needed. We can see you. Okay, good. Let's do it again. Feel my memories coming back. Are you able to see them? She even has the business suit and the... Oh my god. Yes, we can see your memory. And your change structure. Completely blocked. Right, my change structure, whatever that is. We can attempt to help unblock it. In order to do so, you must first focus your mind on the tension, the discomfort, the deficiency, the structure. The structure. Can you do this? I don't understand. What do you mean I should? Hang on. We can stop to rest. It is important that your mind is sharp. Rest.
No, Alta. Not now. Come on.
See, and this is our inner voice that's not helpful. She's not a helpful voice. Are you sure you should be running? You seem quite tired. Look, it's her, don't you see? She's making me do this. We do not see her. We only see you. Then what's preventing me from resting? Human Alta, if we are to answer this question, you must keep your mind focused on the pain, the discomfort. I don't get it. Why do I need to think about pain? If this change structure is the problem, then just make it go away. Alta, we must heal ourselves. We can't just make the problems go away. Get rid of the change structure. Get rid of the person who looks like me. Trash all of it so I can live my life again. That would be unwise of us to. Just make her go away, please. I don't have the energy for this. You need to do what I can't. I don't care what it takes, Zenith, please. And we're out. Oh boy. Just make the problem go away. You gotta work on yourself, Alta. Can't just fix it. You gotta look at it, see why, and come to terms with it. Where is she? Where is she? I don't see her. Is that it? Oh my god. She is turning more of a businessman! No! We need to go back to the forest. You were doing something out there to help me. That is correct, we were. Look at her! He's turning into a businessman! Do I even want to know what's going on? So we got more presentations. And we're trying to go in the forest to fix ourselves. But the space entity is becoming, is becoming one of the businessmen that she liked watching. Presentation when? Yes! Oh my god, if she gives a presentation, I'm gonna die. Said something about my change structure. Is that what you told me was the problem? Yes. Let's do something about it. What are we standing around for? Human Alta, we are sorry. This transformation that we are experiencing, it is important to us. Our capacity to help you has diminished. But I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? Why transform into a businessman? It is what we desire. It is what we seek. The men of business, they are our destination. Like, permanently? We do not understand. Are you going to be a businessman forever? Or is this temporary? We still do not understand. Work with me. This is not what you promised. You said you had an answer. You said I could be fixed. Do you truly wish for us not to transform? To resist it would be disastrous. Can you understand? Fine, fine. I don't understand why you're changing, but you can at least point me in the right direction, tell me what to do next. There must be something I can do on my own, without you. Please, just give me an action I can take. Something you can do. Yes, we would suggest that you focus deeply on your pain, your unease, your incompleteness, your constraint. Aim your attention at these. It is not the whole process. It will not heal you completely, but it is a start. That is what we suggest. Okay. Why? Yeah, what will focusing on my pain do for me? How will it make me better? I need specifics. Why? Must be a reason it's beneficial. Like, so what's the reason? How interesting. We've never attempted to explain this concept before. It is difficult to explain. There are no words, language. It is insufficient. But we could perhaps show you directly in a PowerPoint? In a presentation? Please tell me it's a presentation! Benefit in initiative the sparkly unfolding. We can project it into your mind so that you can see. Do you wish for this? Let's do it. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is funky. Well, I was kind of hoping for a presentation, but this is pretty fun. Trippy. Yeah, it's pretty trippy. What the hell? That was it. The benefit. The unfolding. The beginning. That didn't explain anything. It was just a bunch of nonsense. Now you saw it. You perceived it. That is the answer to your question. No, that is not good enough. You want me to think about pain? Fine. Whatever. But I need to know what results to expect. And I'm talking about specifics, not blind faith based on a bunch of gibberish. Human Alta. What we showed you is the explanation. We realized that it does not make sense to you. We suspect it would not. There is no other way for us to explain it. We are sorry. I just sit around all day thinking about what an awful person I am? Hum-de-dum, I'm terrible, I'm a piece of garbage, something like that? That's what you suggest? Then if you have the answers, I know you do. There has to be something more to it. You can't just leave me broken like this. I'm broken. We could show you the explanation again. Perhaps to see it a second time would help. Sure. Look at the colors again! I want to see the pretty colors. What do you guys think it means? So like, ooh. By the way, your top is cute. Thank you. I like my little flower. I like it. The little flowers. Thank you for noticing. Did it make more sense? Wow, yes. I completely understand. Not even a small amount. I know I've played a game too much when I read Trippy as Tribby due to a character. You've been playing Star Rail a little too much there. That's okay. I have to play more. I need to do wishes still for that. Castorus is gonna be gone soon. Oh my god. We hope that you heal yourself. We are thinking of you. Fine. Look at her, she looks so funny! Oh no! Oh my god. Alright, what do we do now? Is it time to change? I didn't know how to bring up the wishes when I came in. Yeah! I still have to wish for Castorus. How many days does she have left? Like 5 or something? Goose has a 20 million damage. Yeah, I know to borrow, but I want my own. Of course, I'm very observant. We're gonna fix me and they didn't. They changed. Oh goodness. And now the other thing is I couldn't see the person who looks like me. 6 days. Okay, yeah. 6 days. Okay. So I still have a couple more days. I have enough for 30 wishes. Is that enough? Definitely not logged in right now. Yeah. You might have a problem. You should start playing some Genshin. Or... They insisted that it was nobody else. It was just me. But that's... I don't understand how... Boro, I don't want to be someone who would attack Master Winters for no reason. Also, context. We stabbed our master. We didn't remember it because we shoved it down in the deep dark where we didn't have to think about that anymore, but focusing on ZZZ because it just updated and Lycon sounds yummy again. Lycon's voice is back. Yes. And isn't like the news story kind of about his rival and stuff, like, so I need to work on Zenla's story for sure. Yes, yes! I'm like, yes! The voice actors are pretty much back, and I am so happy. Grace, Rena, and Coletta had voice actor changes? Okay. Well, to be fair, I didn't really use those characters, so I'm okay with that. I'm just happy to have voices back. Yeah, I don't have Rena. I think I might have... Do I have Coletta? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I have her either. If it's at all possible, the person who looks like me is another entity. Something manipulating me then. That would just be so much. That would make so much sense. It would be much simpler that way, yes. If she were me, why would she only become visible to me recently? Miss Alta, I will tell you something about this forest. I'm gonna have to install that bot that just gets rid of the bots. I think Coletta sounds better. Okay. I'll have to check. I don't really remember too much. I know she was in the story, but... Thanks, boys! Forest is having many different effects on different people, yes. Perhaps you've noticed. One effect is that it often is to separate a being into fragments itself. These fragments are, of course, still part of the same whole, but simply made easier to view. Just a little space between the pieces, a little breathing room. There's so many thorns. Sorry, I was putting something in the air fryer. No worries. You still got it. I don't like Coletta's original voice. I don't think I was thrilled about it. It didn't leave a lasting impression. I've seen people meme about Grace seeming the same. Rena NPC included is kid, yeah. Okay. I'll have to check because I don't actually know. But is this what you are going through? I do not know for sure, but I will offer it to you as a thought. If I am seeing anything at all that might help you, I will surely point it out. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thank you. Of course. Alright. What do we do? What are we doing? Businessman? That's Zenith. Zenith has completely turned into... Zenith? Gary! Zenith has turned into Gary! I am a man of business. I am looking for the boardroom. I am delivering a presentation. We still might get another one. It took me a while, but I did get used to, what's her name? The Oni. Can't think of us. I can't think of her name right now. Not Gary, yeah. Not Gary. You really don't remember me at all? Remember you? Yeah, you used to be Zenith. You were this incredible multi-dimension space being, and you figured out what was wrong with me. You had the answers. You were gonna fix me. You don't even know what you were going to do. But it was something. You knew what to do. And then you changed. And I don't get why you had to change. I don't understand it. You were going to heal me, and I was going to fight again. But I was going to live my life again. I wasn't going to be weak anymore. I've never felt weak like this, and I know exactly how I'm supposed to be, and I can't do it. My God, please don't go away. I see. No, I do not remember this. Unfortunately, I do not have long to talk. I am needed at the boardroom. Perhaps you would like to view my presentation? Yes! 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 Very good. I will now deliver my presentation. Ahem. Hello. I am Gary from the Managerial Governance and Strategic Metrics MG SMOD. My presentation today concerns our customer equity return plates metrics from last quarter. Oh, here you see the numbers that represent last quarter's results. These results were consistent with internal projections across all dimensions. On my next slide, oh, I'm out of slides. This concludes my presentations. No, Gary. Would you like a physical copy of the last quarter's results? I have several thousand copies. Sure. Be sure to display it in an area frequently visited by relevant shareholders. At this time, I would like a coffee. May I have a cup of coffee? What kind of coffee you want? Just regular coffee. Fine, regular coffee coming right up. Okay, there's still a little bit of dimensions there. Okay, Zenith, one coffee coming up. Oh my goodness. Okay. He's killing this presentation. Yeah. I can't believe Zenith became one of the businessmen. Tried to do presentation. No! I tried to catch myself. I tried to catch myself. I did. I tried very hard. I always forget to heat it up. Coffee should be warm. I'm not making iced coffee right now. I dump this out. Dump it out. Water the tree. Whoops. But that's fine. We'll go get the coffee bean. It should be done. It's fine. We'll make some coffee. I am actually like... The businessmen were funny, but I am excited to move on to the next season. I wonder how like actually long this game is. I don't actually know. Coffee! Oop. It's just a good old normal cup of joe. Where? Okay. Like, where'd they go? I would like a cup of coffee. Gotta get to the boardroom. Here's your coffee. Yep. Suppose it means you don't want the coffee anymore? All of you are done talking to me? No, the businessman! Fine, whatever. It's my coffee now. Alright. It's time to move on. Which is good, because then we get a fresh start. Wait, because I kind of let Thorns go a little bit much. I am a little bit sad. At first I didn't like the businessman, but then they started giving presentations, and now I'm gonna miss them. They started going silent again. Alright. How time is flying. I'm sure you have time for us to visit the shrine once again. Yep. Let's go to the shrine. Who are we gonna meet this time? I'm excited. The characters are just honestly the best part about this. I really like the guarding and the themes and everything, but like they've put so much work into their characters. It's been quite amazing. How many seasons do we have? Here we are, lighting the shrine. Oh, you know what though? Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to move on. Well, in the beginning, I was so upset, like, to lose everything, and now I'm just like, it's fine. Even the game is getting me to grow. Son of a... What do you mean when I said I'm moving on? This is only Boro's best guess. The forest is drawing on you for guidance, following your lead. If the forest is withdrawing one space and replacing it with another, then I can only ask, what inside of you does this change resemble? That is truly all I am knowing. Anything else is for you to decide. Well, shall we leave it to the shrine to show us what comes next? I think perhaps, yes. I am wishing you the safest of travels, and I will be seeing you soon. Alright. Let's let our minds wander. Just like the title. There's me. And there's her. Are we the same person? I don't want her to be me. Why not, Miss Alta? Because if she's not me, then she's something I can remove. Like a tumor, something you can cut away and be free of it. If she's just me, then that's so much more complicated. Yes, it certainly is. I keep trying to rest, I swear. I keep telling myself just settle down. But I can't. She doesn't let me. Even relaxing feels like a job. Yes, that makes sense. It is not just about rest, though. It is also about the reason for resting. She told me I could defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as I live. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds insane. You don't think that's possible, do you? To be undefeated forever? No, I suspect it is not. But attempting the impossible is often the path to the most wonderful accomplishments. Miss Alta, this person you describe, I am certain she has helped you achieve such great things. I would not want you to be losing her entirely. Then what do I do? How do I get her to listen to me? Aw, we are healing. Yo, how's it going today? Welcome in, Jay! How are we doing? Boss, can we get a shout out for Jay? We're playing some Wanderstop today, which, if you haven't played, I recommend it. Good mental health themes and comedy and... Thank you, boss. They are a fun VTuber we met recently, and I want to go to more streams. They seem pretty cool. What is it? I am feeling something. It is a feeling that is coming from the forest. Miss Alta, I believe that is our last time here in the clearing. Our last time in the clearing? It is almost an unmistakable sensation. A conclusion is all, quite soon. So I'm going home? That's what I'm guessing, yes. Oh my god, guys, are we almost to the end? Oh, thank god, I'm going home. Oh, excited to be leaving, yes? Don't worry, Boro will not be taking it personally. Why is it ending now? That's a good question. Boro's not having the answer. After living in these woods many years, and meeting many travelers, I am still not understanding the forest. Thank you for the shout out. I hope the game is going well. Of course. I always love shouting out people. I like to build a nice supporting community. But the game is going well. We're moving on to apparently the last season, so... Alta is healing. So what am I supposed to do right now? Supposed to do? Well, I am thinking we do the same thing as always. We stand up, we look at our shop, clean the parts that need cleaning, prepare the ingredients for tea, we tend to our pets, or perhaps we make a cup of tea just for us. That is all there is. That is all there will be. You see, Miss Alta, this will not change whether we are having an hour together or a lifetime. I am quite sorry if I ramble on a bit. It is quite like Boro to get caught up in the words. But it is being a passion of mine. I am grateful for your patience with me. You're alright. We love you, Boro. Boro is very glad you approve. Well then, shall we get back to it? I think we shall, yes. I will see you about the shop. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're in the last cycle. I wonder who we're gonna get. I really want to know if Gerald's okay. It does bother me that I don't know if he's okay or not. I'm going home. Sweet baby Alta. Healing. If only Gerald can send us a letter or something. Honestly. Ooh, okay, so this one's more kind of like normal colors. It's not as bright and purpley. Pink seeds, green seeds. Alright, I like this flower. I don't know what this flower is, but it has all the colors. Hello. Boro has made you a cup of tea. This one is made with sweet milliums, which are a most invigorating sort of fruit. They are creating a feeling of deep focus and intention. Rigorous sensation. It seemed to me like the sort of brew Miss Alta would be a big fan of. That is all. Tea delivery complete. My work here is done. I am wishing you the best as always. Alright, let's sit down and have a taste, shall we? It seems so peaceful now. Like... So it's like a peaceful woods.
This really does make you feel more focused. More alert, more... Actually, this is exactly the way I always feel during a fight. Because before a fight, your mind is just a jumble of noise. It's like a swamp. And you can't make anything out. And then, the fight starts. And things quiet down. And suddenly, focus kicks in. There you go. Now you're on track. Now you know what to do.
The music in this game also is very good.
It's easy. It's nothing. Go. Up. Back. In. Left. Hit. Swing. Pause.
Who is that? She's like a little girl.
Everything is clear. Nothing hurts. Nothing fails. Go. 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 This feeling, it's
Kids, you run away?
It's her.
If they're a brat, I'm not gonna like them as much, but...
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they're
her.
a fun little girl.
I love this feeling. This is just... It's how I feel alive. I don't want to give this feeling up. Please, Can't I keep this incredible feeling somehow? I can't lose this.
Yep. Even, like, the Pluffin house changes every time. Alrighty, where'd the little girl go? Hello. She looks scrappy. What are you doing out here? Bang! I shot you. You're dead. What? You're dead. I shot you with my gun. Yes. Ow, now I'm dead. I did it. I win. You always have to play along. Goodbye. I guess we're dead now. Mine. All this stuff is fine now. Everyone's sex except for me. Oh, I see. I'm going home soon. I'm going home soon. Alright, you little rugrat. There's a child running around this clearing. Ah, yes, so I've noticed. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, she's, weird. I prefer the term spunky. Her parents around somewheres, like, I haven't noticed anyone with her. Yeah, I don't know why she's alone. I'll try to ask. Yes, Boro will keep an eye out as well. In the meantime, perhaps she would like a cup of tea. She doesn't seem like the tea-drinking type. If Alta can find some enjoyment in tea, then anyone can. I'm still not enjoying myself. We still got a bit of time left here. Boro will win you over yet. Oh, Boro. Alright, this time I'm gonna try not to let it get over covered in thorns as well. We are gonna need some tea though if we want to make some tea. Alright, pink, yellow. Okay, so it looks like we have all of the colors, which is nice. I need some tea leaves, so if we're gonna make some tea, get some tea over here. Oops. I'll drop it, okay. I like that the coffee still is here, just in case you want to do coffee. Go get some more tea. Where is there? This is really good though. Yeah. Well, I miss Wonder Stuff. I'm glad you guys voted for this today. Did you say... I didn't say titties, I said TTs. I just... My goodness. I thought so, yeah. I didn't say titties. Although now I did, but... Why are you alive? You're supposed to be dead. I shot you. Don't worry, I'm still dead. You're like a ghost? Yeah. Ghosts don't scare me. I killed a ghost once. Easy. I really do need to... I mean, it's close, so I understand. I doubt that. Bang! Shot you with my ghost-killing gun. Now you're a double ghost. Haha. I'm the king of the earth. What's your name? Poop. Your name is Poop. Ah, you said poop. I got you to say poop. You sound so stupid. Wow, I hate this already. Bring back Gerald. No, you said poop. You said it again. You sound even stupider the second time. What are you, like 9 years old? Aren't you too old for poop jokes? Nope, I'm 100 years old. And you'll never kill me no matter how hard you try. My head is always in the gutter too. That's fair. Try to kill me. Alright, here I come. Yeah, she's... Dodge your attack. Escape plane. Vroom! What a brat. Brats are not for me. Some people like brats. No, I'm not one of them. Where are your parents? And why are they not watching you? Like, we're like actually a fighter. I don't think she wants to take us on. Like, Alta was undefeated for a while. Kids aren't for me in general. No, I do appreciate some. Some are adorable. Working at the library, there have been some adorable kids that like come up and they want to hand me the books, and some of them are really cute. They're adorable when they're sleeping. Oh, but I used to have a lot of fun playing with my cousins too, when they were smaller. Because of just, you know, when everyone decided to have kids. It was just kind of like me and my sibling and then a bunch of younger cousins. So we'd always have to watch them, which was kind of like, why do we have to? But at the same time, I had a lot of fun playing with them, so I enjoyed it. I want to tell you something, alright? I found a lot of dirt, so I'm gonna make a sculpture of me. Ah, connoisseur of the arts. What's a connoisseur? It's someone who appreciates fancy things. I like that her hair goes, like, up. Well, I'm not gonna make a fancy sculpture. It's gonna be a really bad one. Okay. As long as you're proud of it. I was a babysitter to my younger sister and 4 cousins. That was rough. It was fine when I was like with them, but then we were also over a friend's house, and like the kids weren't like disciplined or watched at all, and we got like yelled at when they would destroy stuff, because like I'm like, but it's not my job. Not my job to watch them. So I'm 50-50. Sometimes kids are cute, but I still prefer dogs because, you know, if they get annoying, you can put them in the crate for a little bit. Hell no, not your job. Exactly. Jay, if you're still here, how did the rest of Oddsparks go? Did you enjoy that? Also, I saw you're playing the crab game. That looks interesting. You're gonna hate it. Where are your parents? Parents are dumb. I'm gonna be my own parents from now on. Okay, yeah. That's terrifying. I don't know. You're just kind of old or something. Okay, first I'm getting attacked mentally, and now I'm getting attacked, like, she's calling me old. I'm not that old. You're old. You're 100. Yeah, I'm super old and stupid. Yes. I'm the king of old people. Every old person has to do whatever I say. Yeah, old? She said she was 100 years old. She calling us old. You sure you want me to call you Poop? I can call you Poop if you want. Monster! Is that your name? Yeah, I want to be called Monster. Did Zambi just claim not to be old? I don't know. I'm a spring chicken. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a baby. I'm 5 years old. I'd prefer to poop. Nah, I want to be Monster now. How come you didn't laugh when I said I prefer poop? I guess it's not funny anymore? It's not, why not? It's just not. It's just how it is. Adults aren't funny anymore. They used to be. Now they're not. Go away. Well, this is fun. Can we go back to the businessmen with presentations? Or Gerald and his cornflower? I'm glad that, like, the stop signs and, like, the special items stay. That's nice. Let's check our field guide. Do we have things to make? Arch hybrids. Whistleberries! Okay. Sweet and sugary. Excuse me? What was that sound? Oh, that was the tea being done. I'm like... Okay. So we have... Pink surrounded by yellow. Pink surrounded by blue. So it must be pink surrounded by green? And probably green surrounded by pink then. Alright. Seeds. Where are seeds? Want pink surrounded by green. And then green surrounded by pink. Because pink and green were not in the same season before. Oh. Bum, bum. Green. Put these over here. So you kind of have to mix the things in order to make the other plants, which is fun. I was gonna say, I'm not old, Sora, you're old. And then I'm like, wait, no, you are actually, you are actually younger. I can't even make that joke. Need water. Here we go. I'm a spring chicken. I'm totally hip with what the youngsters say nowadays. Yeah, Riz and all that. You know. Ooh. I like it. Ooh, those are cute. Can Riz me any day. You know, you called my bluff. I don't even really know what that means. Can Riz me all day. Sure. What do you want, kid? I drew a picture of your building. You drew my shop without asking me? Do you know how rude that is? Yeah, it's the worst. I hope you hate it. I hate it very much. Yes, I did it. What's that stuff you're making in that big machine? Big glass machine? Makes tea. What's that? Tea? You've never had tea before? No, I hate it. No, you hate it and you've never had it before. Either I'm gonna sound old as fuck or young as fuck, but what the fuck does Riz mean? You know, I don't even know, Sora. I don't even know. Skibbity toilet and Riz and all that shit. I don't understand what the kids are saying nowadays. You guys called my bluff. It's just modern speak for hitting on people. Oh, also, hi Mango. Then why not just say so? Short for charisma. That's what it means? Oh, so Boss was like hitting on me when she says you could Riz me any day. Oh, I see. Or so I'm told. I got you. I'm gonna get you tea. You should at least try it. I always hit on Zambi. Yeah. I know. I should have. The context clues were right there. I should have known. It just sounds stupid to me. Yeah. I don't like the terms they're coming up with nowadays, and it just makes me seem older when I complain about that. Yeah, I've come to expect it. Mango is used to it. I'm quite popular with the ladies. What did she want? I don't even- I wasn't paying attention. So we made those. So we need- oh, we never drank the Pell Melon? How did we not drink Pell Melon? Alright. Pink and yellow we got. No. Okay. Burrow, why are you going in the plant? To make an authoritative decision. What do you say? Is drawing on the floors of the shop permitted? No. There's no possible way this kid will stop making weird drawings. I would say sorry for hitting on Zambi, but I'm not. I would say sorry, but I'm not. Is that the only solution? Just let her do it and clean it up afterwards? Burrow's found that it's often much more work to be convincing customers to follow the rules. But it's only my personal managerial style. I will leave it to your discretion, Shop Director Alta. We're a shop director now. Burrow, yeah, Burrow was now he's sniffing. He's really sniffing. Okay. Okay, we need pink seeds and blue seeds. Where was that thing before with the seeds? That's yellow. We need some other seeds. That's green, which is great, but we need pink. That's the pepper. Ooh, package! Oh, is that her dirt statue? Oh my god. Gimme this! Gimme, 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 gimme. Shake the baby. I can't get rid of that, can I? Well, that's fun. Oh my god, no, it's this lady. Why does she get to come back? She's your child, isn't she? Isn't she? She's annoying just like you. Oh my god, not this lady again. Why does she get to come back? We don't want her, we want Gerald. Right? She was such a pain in the ass. I can't believe she's back. Choosing neither a reprimand as Zambi is a gift to the world and mean to be admired, nor endorsed as it encourage anyone, nor endorse it as to encourage anyone hitting on my partner. So I'll allow it. Aww. I'm a gift to the world. That was cute. That was so sweet. Lies. I hear lies. Thanks, Sora. Always know I have a place in your heart. Nana, you're back? You wish. I'm not back. I'm just here for my victory lap. Last time I was here, I crushed you in a thrilling display of vital economic prowess. Now I've returned to witness the wreckage, the remains of the devastation I caused. See, look at there. This just as much of a dump as it was last time. Pitiful. For the time being, you're an ocean away, so I'm safe for now. So he's like, you're not fully a threat because there's still the whole ocean in the middle. For now. Oh no. Oh no. You are a gift, Zambi, even though you make me spend much money on games. I can't help it. I pick fantastic games, you know? Which is funny because a lot of these games I think will just look good, and then I try them on stream with you guys. Like, so it's not even like I play the game and I'm like, this is good, let's... It just so happens the ones that from the trailer look good. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, boss is a threat. Just a mitigated one? I always win. I play to win. Oh my goodness. I feel so flattered. People fighting over me. Honestly, you want my advice? Bulldoze this thing to the ground. Get a proper development company in here. What do we build in place of the shop? Condos. Everybody loves condos. Gives this little spot of forest actual personality. I bet we could fit 10, maybe 12 condo complexes in here. Yeah, 12 easy. But no, we don't want sensible and pragmatic ideas, Nana. Your sustainable, forward-thinking vision of the future scares us. We're not ready for it yet. Pathetic. You babies are all the same, except some are worse than others. At least you know you. You never need to worry about me, Mango. Thanks, Sora! I will always fight for Sammy's love. We probably have a duel when it comes to it. We're on like Donkey Kong. Oh my goodness. I missed you, Nana. It's been brutal without you. Not really, Nana. Brutal. Me being away isn't brutal. You know what's brutal? A branding iron. Brutal. Ha, Missy, you've grown soft when I was away. Without the commanding authority of a market leader in your life, you've become complicit. Complacent. Damn it, I told myself I wasn't gonna do this, but it's time to set up shop again. Son of a bitch! She's staying! Last time you sold nothing. It's called sandbagging. Ever heard of it? You know about this if you ever studied economics a day in your life. Why? Why are we getting Nana? No. I hope you have a will sorted. I'm telling you, she's definitely gotta be her mother. I swear to God. She's just as annoying. Sora, I appreciate you not trying to riz my partner as well. No, I don't want to use the word riz. No! No! Let's go, we got Nana. Mango, you're probably the only one excited about this. Can I get you a cup of tea? Absolutely not. Great. So great. Ooh, who do we have here? No, it's Boro. I was hoping somebody sensible, actually, was here, but, you know. Oh my god! Wait! We were just talking about a letter from Gerald! Guys, it's a letter from Gerald! Oh my god. Yar, it's me! Gerald the Nart. Who am I writing to exactly? I'm just responding to the package you mailed me. Thank you so much for that, by the way. The package was empty, but it was addressed to me, and that made me feel really loved. Plus, I gave the package a little face and a name, and I carried it around for 3 days. So I thought I'd send this thank you letter. It's weird that I don't know who this letter is getting mailed to, but you know, life is sort of like a letter you write without knowing who's gonna read it, and exactly how the mail system works around here. So you don't really know exactly what message you're gonna communicate with the letter. So you just keep putting one word in front of another, hoping that eventually a thoughtful sort of message will emerge if you keep going, and then you're like, bam, it never happens. Oh hey, I'm going to send you a photo of my son, Timothy. He's the best! You'd love him. This is actually a photo of the day he was born. Can you believe it? Gosh, I can't wait until I see him again. Nothing like being alone in the forest to make you wish you were at home with your kid, as they say. I tell you, the last few days out here have been a whole experience. I'd love to share everything that's happened to me, but there's no way I have enough room on this piece of paper. I'll tell you the story another time, okay? Sounds like a plan. Remember to stay safe out there and don't do anything I wouldn't do. So he must be better. Gerald must be better if he's talking like this again. He must be better. Oh my goodness. Gerald! I know, he's like, he can't just write you a letter. We got a fucking letter. Thank the kitty gods that Gerald is okay. Yes. I won't be needing a will. You will, because I will, but oh my goodness. You guys. You guys are so silly. I'm so glad we got a letter from Gerald. Let's see this photo. Oh, look at little baby Timothy. He's a baby. Oh, she really is just drawing on the floor. Well, that's fun. Where do we put baby Timothy? Maybe here. That's a cute picture and all, but like, there you go. Baby Timothy. What a little shit. We'll have to see. You guys are so funny. I'm just so happy that Gerald's okay. Why couldn't we get him instead of freaking Nana? Hey buddy, can I has this? Can I have this? You gotta shake the baby. Where did it go? Heidi! Oh my goodness! Welcome in, everybody! Champions Raid, did you beat him? Did you beat the Elite Four? Thank you so much for that raid! Oh my goodness. Thank you for getting the shout out, boss. Thank you so much. Welcome in, guys. Of course you guys come in when I'm talking about shaking the baby. Oh my goodness. For context, we have to shake these to make them drop things. I'm not just going around shaking babies. I beat the Elite Four! Yes! Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh my goodness. Congratulations! Was it first try? You did it first try, didn't you? I saw that you were streaming, and I'm like, oh, I want to go watch. And then I was like, no, I should go do that. Also, thank you for the follow, Andreas. Thank you. And Charas. I'm so sorry. I am bad at names. Sure, first try. I really am so bad with names. I'm so sorry. But welcome in, Juho. Everyone's coming in. I'm gonna butcher probably everyone's name, so we'll talk in chat and that'll be good. But Late Junior, Koopali, El Tornator, welcome in, guys. Happy to see you over here. That sounds like first try to me. Yeah, a couple of tries? No, I think first try. I think that meant first try. Oh my goodness. But congratulations, though! Here, have the Fluffins. Hydrate! I will hydrate, thank you. We'll pet the Pluffin and hydrate. Oh my goodness. What were the Pokemon you were using? But most of you probably already know Heidi because I've raided multiple times and I talk about her. But if you haven't, definitely go give Heidi a follow. They are an amazing person. They were streaming Pokemon. They like to do art streams. We're going to be doing the art fight. Like, it's going to be fun. And definitely go give her a follow if you haven't already. But yes, welcome in. Raiders, if you don't know me, I'm Zambi Dragon. I stream a lot of cozy games. Tonight we're playing Wanderstop, which is cozy mental health themes. So I just like to warn people a little bit that there are some mental health themes, but we're doing pretty good. Koopali, thank you so much for that follow too. Thank you guys. It's funny, it's fun seeing you guys here. So I talk to you guys while we're in Heidi's, but I appreciate you guys coming in. Nana's back. Nana is unfortunately back. We're getting towards the end of this game, so some characters are coming back. Unfortunately, the character we don't like is the one that's coming back. Unfortunately. But definitely if you want to check out this game, I have, you know, VODs of the beforehand, which Gerald is fantastic. The businessman, fantastic. This game has a lot of, like, comedy to offset all the mental health stuff, so. I had a really tough time with the sus type trainer, who was the last trainer before the champion. The champion was a walk in the park compared to the sus trainer. Oh my goodness. That is funny when even the champion was not, like, necessarily the hardest one. The sus trainer, I'm trying to think if because I saw a couple of people playing that version of Pokemon, so I'm like the too many types, and I'm trying to think what the sus ones were. Wasn't there like, was that the one that was what is that game? Among Us. He was the Among Us guy. Wait, I need to know what's going on with Gerald. Oh, also the businessman. So Gerald just sent us a letter where she sent us a picture of Timothy as baby. How come she's the only person who's returned since the clearings changed? Well, Nana and I share a certain connection. We are both a very particular kind of person. We are connected to this place, to the forest. Been here a long time, both of us. So for the two of us, the movement of the forest works a little differently, and we're not quite stuck in it. Why can't we get... thank you for that follow! Thank you, Duo. It was the Among Us theme trainer, yes. The one in the vent. The Among Us with the butt cheeks. If you look at it from the back, I think. I saw something like that. I've seen a couple streamers play this. What's the core gameplay? Oh, so... Let me finish talking to Boro, and then I'll show you. So there's a gardening aspect, which you plant stuff kind of like in a grid formation, and you can kind of make different things. We make tea for people. They come in, we kind of like, hey, you want some tea? But mostly it's about Alta, who is... She was like an undefeated champion, and she was fighting a bunch of stuff, and eventually she lost. She did eventually lose. And she just kept pushing herself and pushing herself, and eventually she ended up in here looking for her master to kind of help fix her. You know, like fix her. So she ends up collapsing, and she ends up here at the tea shop. And she has to learn how to relax and, you know, kind of heal herself and all her mental stuff. So it's really good. But the characters are amazing. The humor is hilarious. I think you would enjoy it. I really do. I think you'll love Gerald. Gerald alone is worth it. But the businessmen were giving us, like, fantastic presentations. So, like, the main gore play is kind of just gardening and talking to people, giving them some tea. So it's pretty chill. There's no, like, consequences. It's very, like, you make tea whatever you want. If you get it wrong, it's okay. Like, it's a very chill game. So, but it's adorable. I love the animation for it. Like, the graphics are so good. It's just it's a healing and fun game. There was one part when she went down the PTSD section, I was like, oh my goodness. But why don't you tell me you knew her? Miss Alta didn't ask. Besides, Boro is knowing many people who come and go here all the time. It sounds very nice. Yeah, I think. This game also calls you out a lot. Yeah. I definitely have some mental quirks, as I like to call them. People who know me kind of know that I like to not rest and keep doing things, and thus I end up with problems with my hands and backs and knees and so forth. And it's like, well, we can just push ourselves. Why would we stop and rest? Because that's a waste of time, and, you know, things like that. So the game does attack you sometimes, you know? Just a sort of leaf on the breeze. One amongst many. Anyways, I wish the best of luck to our returning business competitor. Frankly, Boro thinks her shop is so adorable that I am not minding it. Of course Boro would like Nana. Boro can't hate anybody. We'll see how I feel if she really does run us out of business. It's lovely being called out in games. It's so funny. Especially in the beginning. I was getting called out a lot. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, so we have, you know, you take care of the Pluffins, but you don't have to feed them. You don't have to do anything. You feed them tea, and they change color. Which is really fun. I'll have to make some tea. And where's our garden? Yeah, so we plant things. Did I have the... Blah, 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 blah. And they give you a book. What are we trying to make? We have to do the whistleberries. Oh, we needed the pell melon. Yes, which is yellow surrounded by pink. Okay. So you kind of... as you figure it out, the game gives you kind of hints, but, you know, once you figure it out yourself, then it gets filled into the book. So you kind of garden in the grid-like fashion, so you have to combine certain seeds to make exactly what you want. So we want this. And each tea has like, they have the different, what you call it? There we go! It looks like hibiscus. You can even like change the color, you can make these smaller, you can duplicate them, like there's mushrooms that do a bunch of things. I had fun. I just will garden sometimes and like not even care about the story for a while. Because it's just so much fun. Boro has to come sniff every flower I make. Okay, Boro. But yeah. When we go, we're going to make some tea because we haven't tried this tea. Since each tea does its own thing. We need this. We need this. We need this. We'll make some tea. And then we drink it and we see how it makes Alta feel. Because some of these have like really interesting yeah, like we're gonna drink the Pale Melon, which is overwhelmingly potent taste, rich with cinnamon. Causes temporary amnesia if you drink it too fast. That's great. And then the Whistleberries. Sweet and sugary, with the taste that lingers on your tongue for days. Makes you more likely to miscommunicate an important piece of information. Does all kinds of things like that. Thank you for the lurk, Sora. Crashing out already. It's 9 p.m. Yes, please get some sleep. Also, Heidi and everyone else that came in with the raid, you know, I understand, you know, raiding and running. I usually am really tired after stream and I'm hungry because I don't eat before stream and then I'm like, oh, it's a couple hours later. Why am I hungry? So definitely, you know, go get snack, water, you know, or if you gotta go, I understand. I definitely appreciate you guys coming in though. And I'm still so happy again you beat the Elite Four. That's like, good job. Good job. Yeah, so let's make the Pale Melon first. So we get this giant tea machine in the middle. We have to fill it with water, and we have to heat it up. Don't be like me and forget every time to actually heat it up. I don't know why. I don't even like cold tea, really. I like my tea warm. I don't know why. I don't think to heat it up. And then we can stew it over here. And even the tea you make, like, it doesn't go to waste, even if you, like, spill it or do something like that. Like, it doesn't even matter. So we do this, and then we're gonna put the Pale Melon into it. It makes different teas. And then we can make it. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then when you put other things into it, then it kind of makes swirly patterns, and then it's pretty. We'll do that. It should still be the other one first, though. Give it. So I want to make it pretty so I can feed a puffin, the Pluffin, so I can show you what happens when the Pluffins get it. And then we feed everything to Boro, too, because apparently you can do that to Boro. Thank you for the congrats. Thank you for the raid. Like, that's awesome, though. Where's the Pluffins? Pluffins! There's one. So you just drop this and they're like, oh my god, tea! And then they change colors! Oh, yeah, he's so pretty! I appreciate this mechanism. Like, it's just, like, they didn't need to do this, but I appreciate it. I like the visual style of this. Yes, it's so pretty! I love the like, it's beautiful. And every time we have changed seasons, the whole forest clearing, like, restarts. And you just, like, it's different colors. Like, we had a purple forest. We had a dark forest when we were going through a rough patch. But it's really neat how it does all that. Where did I go? Need a mug. There we go. So we have to drink this and then give one to Boro, see what he thinks of it. Just to see the reactions of everybody. I've been up since 3 a.m., been working since 5 a.m. Oh my goodness, Sora. That's crazy. Oh, their season's neat. Yes, I like the attention to detail, but not all games necessarily want to go the extra mile. Yes, I get it. It is nice to see. Like, they change it. It's not even like they just changes color, but like the clearing is different every time. And I say like seasons, it's more like chapters per se, because like you go through a chapter and then you help people and then it kind of like refreshes everything. The only thing that stays the same are the picture frames, so if you definitely want to keep things in there. But like everything moves around, so the garden will be in a different spot, the Pluffin's house are in a different spot. So they have a different design for each chapter that you go on. So there's just the level of detail is amazing.
Whoa. Hang on. I must have drank this too quickly. I'm getting a feeling of whoa. Oh. Oh.
You good there?
Hang on. Huh. Wow.
Alta, you good?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm starting to come back now. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. I don't even know how to describe that. It was...
I don't know how to describe that either. Also, that seems like you liked that tea a little too much.
Kind of weirdly free.
My goodness.
I just couldn't. Oh God! Why is this?
Should we be here for this? I don't know.
So gross. I can't do that again. No, there's no way. I'll lose myself in this. It would be so easy. It would... Yeah. No. I can never do this again. Absolutely not.
I don't know if I should mute or not. I'm sorry if anyone's like in a room with the sound on. I don't know. That's a new one. That's a new one. Usually, like, she goes on about something in her past, you know, or things that she's thinking about. That's Can we veto giving this to Boro? No, you know, we have to give this to Boro. Oh my god. Oh, I'm kind of afraid, but we gotta do it. We gave this to a Pluffin? I mean, I like the guy, but maybe just leave it for him later. I was not expecting that. Here you go, Boro. Have you brought Boro a cup of tea? I hope you enjoy this as much as I apparently did. My goodness, is this Palamelon tea? I will make sure to be drinking it quite slowly. In the privacy of his own later. Sorry about that, guys. Indeed, I have experienced memory-altering effects before. But not for quite time. In his younger years, experimented with Palamelon tea. What did you do with the tea, Boro? That was long ago, no more. For some people, though, Miss Alta, tea like this can be an obsession. Not gonna make the joke. There are those who are quite infatuated with the desire to forget. The effects of the tea are only temporary, but some have tried making it permanent. Consuming pale melon tea again and again every day for years. And it is somewhat sad, if Boro's being completely honest. Nonetheless, when consumed in moderation, the cinnamon and smoky leather taste can be quite enjoyable. It can be something for sure. Yeah, I can see why people can be obsessed with it if it gives you, like, little freaking... I'm sure you will exercise care when drinking it yourself. Anyways, moving on, making some... Woo, okay. Boro has put this tea behind him, yeah. Enough of that. That is not what usually happens. I guess we really are healing, because before the tea would bring us, like, into a depression, or, you know, we'd be sad about something, or we almost had a panic attack with one of them. Now we are just really enjoying it. Not in my good wholesome tea game. Not my good Christian tea game. That is, I was not ready for that. Okay. Let's do the whistleberry, and hopefully it won't be something like that again. My good Christian tea game. Yes. That's one of my favorite jokes to make. Like, not in my good Christian whatever, you know, like, it's one of my favorite jokes. Oh my goodness. You don't really need to add the second thing, but it just makes it more colorful, and I like doing that for the Pluffins. No, put that down. I like seeing all the color combinations. Alright. Let's see what this one does. Hopefully not like that.
When I was 15, this was after
See? This is what it normally is like.
My mom pulled me aside, and she asked me why I seemed so scared. Why I was always insisting that
Baby Timothy over there.
Going to happen, and that everyone needed to be more in control. Had someone hurt me? She asked. Was I in some sort of danger? I didn't know how to answer that. How to explain that, no, nobody had hurt me. I just knew. I knew something was going to happen. How to explain to her that I just had to be ready. So I didn't say anything. And then she looks at me, like she's about to communicate the most important information of her life. And she says, Alta, do you need to count things? What? I had no idea what she
I'm a
meant.
little confused, but yeah.
She said, you know, counting things for no reason everywhere you go, and something bad will happen if you stop counting things. No, never. To this day, I've never felt anything like that, at all. But I just...
OCD? Maybe.
I don't know why. I told her yes. She nodded, very seriously. Okay, she said. There are ways of dealing with it. Don't ever let it show if you can help it. And please, don't tell your father. Don't tell your father.
Oh, that one was... See, that's what it's more like. Usually she's not enjoying the teas that much. Teas bring out thoughts. That's what it's normally like. It's normally like, oh. Oh, okay. Alright, give this one to Boro. See what he thinks. Eventually, we'll make the tea for the brat. Where did he was? Okay, I'm like, he was just here. Yep, here you go. And like, Alta has come a long way, because when we first started this game, she was hurting, and she was very mean to Boro. This tea must certainly contain whistleberry. It is the fruit of miscommunication, yes, the most precarious mindset to be in. Boro is certainly not immune to miscommunications. I am having my share of them. Sometimes I say the wrong thing. To say the wrong thing can be quite harmless. But okay, my lovely, I need to lurk. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Have fun with whatever you're doing. There are times when a friend can become quite hurt. Many years ago, a person who I am knowing quite well was making a decision I did not agree with. She wished to lend her power to a group of men whose motivations she believed were good. However, I did not quite believe the men were being so trustworthy. This friend of mine came to me. She asked me for my advice on the situation, and I could not say what was in my heart. For some reason, I told her to be trusting the men. Why did I do this? Perhaps I simply did not wish to disappoint her. It is not a thing I am proud of. Eventually, these men used her power for selfish purposes, allowed themselves to become consumed by it. My friend, well, it turned her quite cold, in fact. She was never truly so trusting after that. It is quite sad to me because I'm feeling sort of responsibility for it. If I had intervened, perhaps my friend would have kept some of her old warmth, the way I remember her. Sigh. Who can really say? That's the saddest I've ever seen Boro. In all likelihood, she would have gone through with it anyways. But I cannot help to be dwelling on it from time to time. No matter. I will put this out of my mind. Thank you so much for the tea. Yeah, Boro, sometimes it doesn't matter though, because like I had a friend who I did try to help and give advice to, and she just said like, what do you know, or you're just jealous, or things happened, and so sometimes it doesn't matter. Wowee, oh my god, not Dirk Warhard again. Oh my god, it was a real bummer, wasn't it? I didn't know all of that, and frankly, I didn't need to. Tell you what, let's ignore all this dreary nonsense and just enjoy a good old-fashioned Dirk. Why is the book club only reading Dirk Warhard? You guys are in for a time if we're reading another Dirk Warhard book. Can't wait to find out who Dirk Warhard kills this time. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Can I sit down and read? I don't think I've ever tried that. Nope, apparently not. No, I didn't want to sit on there again. Oh goodness, Bullets Forever, Dirk Warhard novel. It had happened. The unthinkable had happened. Dirk Warhard was dead. Bum bum bum. How had a tragedy come to pass? It all began exactly 2 weeks prior. Dirk Warhard had just successfully concluded a top-secret mission to eliminate the world's #1 terrorist, Richard McElevator. Technically, every mission Dirk Warhard engaged in was top secret. Yet Dirk Warhard was also the single most popular and most beloved individual on Earth, with all of his exploits cataloged intensively in a quarterly review magazine. The quarterly review magazine, Warhard Weekly, also included supplementary materials such as fashion model foldouts of Dirk Warhard and readers' quizzes like, where would Dirk Warhard punch you to kill you instantly? Readers of the latest Warhard Weekly would learn how Dirk, my goodness, Warhard had defeated the world's number one terrorist in a thrilling high-speed boat fight. The fight didn't take place on a boat. More so, it featured Dirk Warhard literally lifting a boat out of the water and smashing Richard McElevator to death with it. Dirk Warhard had never killed a criminal with a boat before, and the sheer thrill of it blew his mind. In fact, days later, he was still riding a breathtaking high, yet by the weekend his adrenaline had cooled off, and the reality began to sink in that it was an experience he'd never again get to relive. After all, Richard McElevator had been the world's number one terrorist. The best next thing Dirk Warhard could accomplish at this point would be to crush the world's number two terrorist with a boat, and that just didn't light any sort of fire in his soul. For days, he languished in a cruel depression, tortured by the joys of a life he'd never get to relive. At last, after 2 full weeks of despair, Dirk Warhard arrived at an ingenious realization. If he were to die, then he would be able to travel to the afterlife, where then he could once again defeat the world's number one terrorist, Richard McElevator, in a high-speed afterlife boat battle. Thus, Dirk Warhard set out on a high-stakes, life-threatening mission to die. This effort proved more difficult than expected. He had spent decades training his skin to resist bullets and building up spiritual karma to resist the magic of voodoo effigies. He drank poison every morning, guzzled poison as he was going to bed, popped poison pills periodically during missions. A doctor once said that his body was more poison than water. That made Dirk Warhard so happy, he shot the doctor right in the kidneys. In the end, he decided to thank himself to death. Dirk Warhard made it a point of pride to never think too hard about anything, and so it was perhaps the only way in which he was truly vulnerable. He began attempting to spell long and complicated words. The doctor? Yes, he shot the doctor in the kidney for telling him that his body was more poison than water. These books are insane. This is like the 3rd or 4th book, and it's all of them are like this. Oh my god, a lot of words. Okay, then he decided to invent entirely new, much more complex words to spell, and found out he was a master at that too. Finally, he decided to invent and spell the single longest word imaginable, and that's what finally got him. The word was so long, it took him 2 weeks to spell it, after which time his brain gave out and died due to sheer hatred of letters. The last thing he yelled before blackness consumed him was, "Hell had better rule." When Dirk Warhard came to, he was lying in the old wooden ferry, floating down a gray river surrounded on all sides by heavy brown mist. The stench of death hung in the air. Standing next to Dirk Warhard in the ferry was an ancient-looking boatman, a frail and bony figure covered from head to toe in tattered black cloth. The boatman propelled the ferry forward with a spindly wooden oar and groaned as he rowed. Cannot talk at all today. After some time, the boatman looked at Dirk Warhard. Oh snap! Are you Dirk Warhard? The boatman began to tremble with excitement. Oh god, I am such a big fan. You're such a freaking, you're a freaking legend around here, and a lot of the people I ferry were killed by you. Indeed, as Dirk Warhard looked around the underworld, he could see it was packed with perished souls, many of whom he had killed either intentionally, unintentionally, or both. He recognized many of the evildoers he'd put away, Villains whom Dirk Warhard felt a moral responsibility to eliminate because he had wished harm on the everyday common man. He had killed a lot of everyday common man too. Janitors, doctors, improv comedians. Oh my god. Alright. If you pause it, read it. It's starting to be a lot. Pursued his passions with eyes unclouded. Yeah. He was the most moral man ever live. He was not. He just killed anybody. Recognized the souls, many political people. A lot of people he's murdered. Why he kept getting assigned to protect peaceful political envoys, but he easily crushed the doubts with his unstoppable mind. Okay. Took photos with the boatman. The boatman and signed his copy of Warhard Weekly. And then 2 of them went down the river. Recognized more people that he had killed. Lovers of all shapes and sizes. Cashiers who'd accidentally given him too much change back. Driving instructors administering his driver's license exams. Had tried to get his driver's license many times over the years, but he was driving so precise and so extreme that everyone who'd ever ridden in a car with him had spontaneously exploded from the thrill of it. His lack of a proper license continued to be a point of friction between him and his agency. Oh my god, they passed the face Dirk Ward had been searching. Yep. There's Richard McElevator. So smug and secure, thinking he's safe just because he's dead. He leapt from the ferry in midair, grabbed the ferry out of the water, and smashed it on his head again. Was eradicated completely from all planes of existence. The boatman who had been thrown from the ferry when that happened began hooting and hollering and pumping his fist. Yes, bro, yes, just like that. That's how we do it in this house. For his part, Dirk Warhard felt the same rush of pure bliss as he felt during his previous boat kill. The same joy of filling his soul completely from within. He knew the adventure had been worth it all along. Until a figure of pure light emerged from the heavy mist. It was possible to describe it. Fluorescent creation, this is one. You've come to the land of the perished, and you have destroyed a soul. You have eradicated life, not just from mortal plane, from all existence. All things are bound by eternity, even this place. Life is merely exchange in a continual transfer of energy. It is in this perpetual movement of life, it's ebb and flow. It's to threaten existence itself. I extend to you my friendship and my knowledge. Your power is so immense, I ask you to employ it in the pursuit of true compassion towards others. Stems from a place of genuine love. I wish this for you. Let us walk together, and I will show you the balance of the world. But the being of light was cut short because Dirk had punched it directly in the groin. This was a shock to the being, because he didn't even know it had a groin. How is this possible? I'm infinite. I have no body parts. I am not. And Dirk punched him square in the nuts. He doubled over and the most extreme pain ever felt. How is this possible? Dirk throat chopped the being of light. It gasped and sputtered for air. I don't breathe. How? Clambered up on the being's shoulders, put an arm around the neck in a headlock, and slowly twisted. Send me back to the world of the living, he screamed. Send me back or I twist until you snap like a twig. Please, no, the being of light said. I'll do anything. Oh my god. So he literally threatened his way back into the world of living. And this boatman is like a big fan. Just, are you freaking kidding me, bro? Yes! Yes! So he returned to his body, discovered adventure had given him a new perspective on life. Okay. He decided that he would live forever. After all, he'd already been to Afterlife once, and to be honest, it kind of sucked. So he'd rather not go back again. It was a huge relief to decide because it solved a lot of problems, and he felt the weight of his chest lift completely. With another successful mission behind him, he sat down. Oh my goodness. God damn, it's good to be alive. It's just another typical day for Dirk Warheart. Those books are a freaking trip. Oh my god. Oh, there's still one more book. What's the other book? Did we miss one? Or is she gonna give me another book? I don't want another book from Nana. Oh my god, the Boro plushie! The ladybug mug! You know what you want, losers? I got goods, I got products. You've never seen so many goods and products. So get off your ass, get a job, and then come buy stuff at Nana's. What do you want? Buy stuff. Didn't you hear me? I said, get a job. Don't give me this nonsense about tea. I'm talking honest nanobuck producing work. Still 0 nanobucks. It's pathetic. Take a look. Here's what you would be able to buy if you had any damn income up to your name. Tea shop loser! You'd be nice to borrow some cup. Stars above. I want this one. You should see on the look on your face right now. Aw, intimidation. Recognize. My god. That was a lot of talking for the Dirk Warheart. These are kinds of products you only dream of. And even in your dreams, they'd still be knocked off. How about if I trade you for one of them, like before? Sorry, kid. That was the old me. I bet I had a bit free-wielding side back then. But the new me is hard and calloused. No trades, no deals. You think Nana is the friend Boro let down? I mean, I could see it. She's definitely not all warm and fuzzy anymore. Hold a second. Are those coffee beans? Who the dang heck started growing coffee beans out here? A mythical space being from another dimension? Sure. But it doesn't matter where they came from. I ain't had a cup of coffee in weeks. You bring me a cup of coffee, then we can trade. I actually don't know a damn thing or two about coffee, so I hope you're writing this down. You're gonna start by doing 2 coffee beans. Pour that in a cup and let it sit there for a second. Then make a second brew. This time the water should only be warm. Bring it to maybe halfway. Then cut the heat. Drop a whaling fruit. Oh my god. Let me actually write this down. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we got 2 coffee beans. And then let it sit there. And then we have warm. And then a whaling. And then sweet mealum. And then 1 more coffee bean. Now you're gonna pour that second mix on top of the coffee already in the cup. Jesus. On top of first. Taste is all in layers. It's called nuance, and you kids have never heard of it. That's my order. I've even dumbed the recipe down for you. Okay. So now she's being annoying even with her coffee order. Jeez Louise. Alright, so we're gonna need like 4 coffee. Like 4 coffee beans. 2, 3. Need one more. I also gonna need to make the whaling fruit. Here we go. 4. Four coffees. Alright, which one's the whaling? Need a whaling and then the medium, which... Okay, so we need 3 pink and a yellow. And then we have that. We already have the melums. Time for lurk now. Finish up work day. Yeah, finish the work. Thanks for lurking. Okay, so we have... I should still have some melums. I do. Okay. So, but we're gonna need more pink. I don't have, like... I have 1 pink. We're gonna need 3 of them. Was there... one that did pink seeds? Oh, we don't know what... Oh, that's probably the pink. Yeah, gotta do the pink. Okay, so let's try doing the pink with the green. Maybe it'll give us the pink. Put this over here. And that's how we get that colorful one, which is cute. Alright, that's green. Alright, that's 1 more pink one. That's another green one. I really don't need any more green, please. Alright, that's 2 pink, at least. We need 1 more, though. Can we, like... There's just pink seed somewhere, it's like... I mean, I might be able to get one from sweeping. Ooh! What is that? That looks like a cute mug. Oh my god, is that a frog? Oh my god, guys, it's a frog mug. It's a friggin' frog mug. That's adorable. That's really cute. Put all these coffee things in. Yeah! A frog mug! I'm not gonna lie, since getting, to know you and Heidi's crew, like, I think of frogs now, and now I think of you. Just like, oh, should I send this in Heidi's Discord? Like, just frogs. Frogs. Like, I'm just like, oh. It's like, I start associating, like, certain things. Just like, you know, like the fuzzy car I always do with... Like, there's just certain things I'll start associating with people, like... Look at it now that it's all clean! Frog. That's funny. I wouldn't have expected that. that they did it like they put the eyes on the other side, so it just looks like the frog has its mouth open. It's really funny. Precious. All right. Bum bum bum. Yeah. Put this over here. I need the coffee. No, I don't want this. I want the nope. No. I just wanted the coffee bean. Give me the coffee bean. Thank you. Alright, you know what? We're gonna take the coffee. I mean, who can be cranky when they're gonna have their coffee in a frog? Okay, actually. Yeah, we have to dump this out. Frog. There we go. Alright, so the instructions were 2 coffee beans. Let them sit. Oh, we still need the whaling, though. Maybe I should get that first. I was trying to get... Where are the thorns? I just need, like, 1 more pink seed. So if I do this, I can get some pink. Maybe. Sometimes you get seeds, sometimes you get... Oh. Did I drop them? Oh, I dropped them. I see. I don't know if that dropped anything. I just need 1 more! Ooh, that's pretty too. What was that? That's cute. Did anything drop over here? No. I like the cute bugs and stuff that you can find in the leaves. You never know what you're gonna get. That was nothing. I just need 1 more pink seed, please. What the heck is that? That's not even anything. Fortunately, I need to start getting ready for my night at work. No problem. I probably should be wrapping up shortly myself, because I gotta try to get some stuff done today. Well, thanks for coming in. Bye! Ribbit! I do love those emotes. Those are adorable emotes. Alright, we got a little statue. Oh, we got some paintings. Got another cute mug. You know, any other time I get tons of seeds when I do this. But you know when you need it. That's not when it's gonna appear. We're getting all kinds of fun coffee mugs. Look at these. What is this? The March of Pluffins? What? What is this? See, that's green up there. I'm so mad. I just need 1 pink. Ah, okay. Let's see what this March of the Pluffins. Oh my god, look at that! Inspired by real events. When the harshest migration, unibrows find a way! I love that. I love that so much. cannot for life of me find a pink one. See, I get a seed, but it's not... Oh, I need the pink one. I need the pink one, and I could like make another one of these, but like that's not really gonna help me. Alright, maybe that is where I stop there, because then we'll get these washed, and then when we come back, I guess the next one's gonna be the end. Like, we might be able to finish it in our next session. Will it be the end of Wanderstop? Like, I can't believe that. Like, although who knows? Maybe this will take a while and we'll need 2 more sessions. But I'm thinking probably like next 2, and then we'll have some more Odd Sparks. We'll have to figure out another day for some more multiplayer Odd Sparks, which we set up sometimes. We have our multiplayer Tuesdays, and we have our... We'll have to keep this. This is what Nana wants. These sticky notes, these are Nana. You still need to pull a Casterus too? I do. That will probably be a Discord stream though. More than a stream. So, pay attention in the Discord if you want to see me pull for a zombie dragon. Thank you for this stream. Thank you for the raid. I can't thank you enough. That was so good to see you guys, and I'm so glad it went well. Yeah, because, yeah, I should get some stuff done. As much as I want to keep streaming, I'm like, I do have some chores to get done today. And I will let you guys know when the next stream is. I might do a stream on Sunday. But those are those raid emotes, and of course, check me out on the socials, and definitely join the Discord. It's the best place for me. That's the best place to contact me, because I'm always like on the Discord. It is a place where I put my schedule, so if you want to know what I'm streaming next. And we also play games with each other, so if you want to come play games, also another reason to join it. Let's see, who do we want to? We can raid somebody new. Oh, I keep seeing people. I'm like, I want to stream new people, but my favorite people are streaming. Let's see. We're gonna raid. Let's raid Boss. Many of you know Boss. She's my lovely mod. She's playing the new Disney Dreamlight update, which has Cheshire Cat and Alice in Wonderland. So we're gonna go raid her because she is a lovely bean. Take that. But yeah, like I said, you know, thank you guys so much for being here. Heidi, again, thank you so much for that raid. And thank you for her community for all those follows. I definitely appreciate it. And I always love talking to you guys in her chat too. You guys are great. I had a good time. This one wasn't so mentally heavy, which was nice. The last episode kind of got a little bit heavy, but it's all good. We still got to see a presentation, which was fantastic. Remember, be aware of replica buildings in your area. Replica buildings. And be careful of transformation. You know, you don't want to transform into a businessman. Be careful. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I will see you guys Sunday. But if not, I'll let you guys know. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Alright, go show the love to Boss. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day! Bye-bye!
mind you, the fuckers, they mowed the lawn today. Zambi! Zambi! Hello, my lovely. Thank you so much for that raid. How was the rest of Wanderstop? Oh, we're in and out. Time and it seems. Can't expect anything